Cats are elegant, mysterious, and hilarious, but sometimes they're just plain confusing. Ever wonder why your cat insists on pushing your favorite mug off the counter? Or what that rumbling purr really means? Why the sudden hissy fit? Or that adorable biscuit-making session on your lap? These aren't just random quirks. Our feline friends have complex ways of communicating and interacting with the world, rooted deep in their instincts and needs. Understanding their behavior isn't just fascinating, it helps us build stronger, happier relationships with them. Today, we're diving into some common cat behaviors to decode what's really going on in those furry little heads. Let's start with a fan favorite, or perhaps owner frustration favorite, the relentless knocking of things off surfaces. Why do they do it? Is it a tiny rebellion? Reason 1. Curiosity and exploration. Cats explore the world with their paws, which are packed with sensitive receptors. Pushing an object tells them about its weight, its texture, how it moves, the sound it makes when it falls. Think of it as a little physics experiment conducted by your tiny, furry scientist. Reason 2. Play and hunting instinct. That small object on the edge might look like prey. Batting it and watching it fall mimics the hunt, satisfying that deep-seated predatory drive all cats possess. The movement itself is often the trigger. Reason 3. Boredom. Yes, sometimes it's just about making their own fun. An understimulated cat, especially indoors, will find ways to entertain themselves. Reason 4. Getting your attention. Cats are smart. They learn quickly. When I push this, the giant human stops ignoring me and looks. Even if you scold them, it's still attention. They've successfully trained you to respond. Next, let's talk about the purr, that gentle rumble we often associate with pure kitty bliss. More often than not, it's a sign of contentment and relaxation. When your cat is curled up on your lap, soaking up the pets, that purr is likely pure happiness. But here's the twist. Cats also purr when they're stressed, scared, or even in pain. You might hear a purr at the vet's office, or when a cat is injured. Kittens purr almost from birth to signal to their mother that they're okay and to maintain a bond. Sometimes, a nervous cat might purr towards a more dominant cat as a sign of appeasement, like saying, "Hey, I'm no threat." There's even a fascinating theory about why they purr in difficult situations. Research suggests the low-frequency vibrations of a purr, typically around 25 to 50 Hz, fall within a range known to promote bone density and tissue healing in other mammals. Could the purr be a built-in, low-energy way for cats to self-soothe and maybe even physically heal themselves? It's an incredible idea. So, that purr is complex, a sign of deep emotion, whether it's joy or distress. Now for sounds that are much less ambiguous, the hiss and the growl. These are clear warnings. The hiss is often a defensive sound. Your cat feels threatened, startled, or cornered. It's like shouting, "I'm scared, but I'll defend myself if I have to." It's a common reaction to sudden surprises or unwanted approaches. The growl is usually more serious. It's a deeper, more menacing sound indicating greater fear, anger, or aggression. You might hear it during territorial disputes, serious fights, or when a cat is in significant pain and doesn't want to be touched. It's a clear signal that the cat feels seriously threatened and is prepared to escalate. Whether it's a hiss or a growl, the message is clear: give them space. Pushing the issue when a cat is giving these warnings is asking for trouble. Like the Hello Kitty effect, and want to apply it to your own cat? Here's the tutorial. Download and open the CatCuterCam app on your iPhone. Open the keyboard and go to the sticker interface. Tap the half moon icon, then tap the plus icon to select the Hello Kitty mask from your album. Once you've added the sticker, drag and drop it into the camera preview. Position the mask on your cat's face, and you're ready to record your cat with the Hello Kitty mask. The link is in the description below. Go ahead and showcase your cutest Hello Kitty cat with your best friends. One of the most endearing cat behaviors has got to be kneading, or as many affectionately call it, making biscuits. That rhythmic push-pull with their front paws, where does it come from? This behavior starts in kittenhood. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It's a deeply ingrained action associated with comfort, safety, and nourishment. So why do adult cats do it? It's often a sign of extreme relaxation and contentment. They're reverting to that blissful kitten state. It's also a way of showing affection and trust towards you. You make them feel safe and happy like their mom did. Plus, cats have scent glands in their paw pads. Kneading deposits their unique scent, marking you or the blanket as theirs, part of their comfort zone. Of course, sometimes those sharp claws can make biscuit making a bit painful. If that happens, don't punish them. Remember, it's a compliment. Gently slide a thick blanket underneath their paws, or keep their claws trimmed to enjoy the affection without the acupuncture. A cat's tail is like a furry mood ring, broadcasting their feelings to the world. Learning to read tail talk gives you huge insights. Let's decode some common signals. Tail high. This is usually a sign of happiness, confidence, and a friendly greeting. They're happy to see you and comfortable in their surroundings. Tail low or tucked. This typically signals fear, anxiety, or submission. The cat is feeling insecure or threatened. Puff tail, bottle brush lookout. This means your cat is seriously frightened or highly agitated and potentially aggressive. They're trying to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating. Slow swish or thump. This isn't like a happy dog wag. In cats, this usually indicates annoyance or growing irritation. The intensity of the thump often correlates with the level of displeasure. It's a warning sign. Fast twitch or flick. This can mean a few things depending on context. It often signals high excitement or alertness, like when they're focused on prey or intense play. It can also indicate agitation or frustration. Pay attention to the rest of their body language. Does your cat weave between your legs, rubbing against you? Or maybe give you that adorable head bonk or bunt? It feels like affection, and it is, but there's more to it. The primary driver here is scent marking. Cats have scent glands all over their bodies, but especially concentrated on their faces, cheeks, chin, forehead. When they rub against you or furniture, they're depositing their unique pheromones. It's their way of saying, "This is mine," or "You are part of my group." Think of it as leaving a "you are here" sticky note in their scent world. It creates a familiar, comforting environment filled with the group scent. It's also a social bonding ritual used between friendly cats as a greeting and sign of trust. So when your cat bunts you, accept the compliment. You've officially been claimed. Have you ever noticed your cat looking at you and then slowly, deliberately closing and opening its eyes? That's the slow blink, and in the cat world, it's huge. Direct, unbroken staring can be seen as confrontational or threatening by cats. By slowly closing their eyes, they're showing they trust you, feel relaxed in your presence, and mean no harm. It's a gesture of vulnerability and affection, often called a cat kiss. Want to show your cat you love and trust them in their own language? Try offering a slow blink back. Make soft eye contact, slowly close your eyes for a second or two, and slowly open them. You might just get a slow blink in return, sealing that special feline bond. Here's a strange one. Ever seen your cat glued to the window watching a bird and making this bizarre clicking or chattering sound? It's quite specific and usually directed at prey they can see but can't reach. Experts aren't 100% sure why they do this, but there are a few theories. It could be sheer frustration. "Arg, I want that bird and I can't get it." It might also be an overflow of hunting excitement. Some even suggest it's an instinctive mimicking of the neck bite used to dispatch prey, like they're practicing in their heads. Whatever the reason, it's a fascinating glimpse into their focused, predatory minds. From gravity experiments on the coffee table to the complex meaning of a purr, the clear warnings of a hiss, the comforting rhythm of kneading, the expressive language of tails, scent-marking rubs, and trusting slow blinks, our cats are constantly communicating. The key, as we've seen, is to observe them closely, try to understand the world from their unique perspective, and respond in ways that respect their feline nature. Doing so doesn't just solve problems. It builds incredible trust and deepens the amazing bond we share with these captivating creatures. What's the funniest or most confusing thing your cat does? Share your stories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of pets. See you next time.